Today, we're going to be going over a few things for the console edition of Rust. We're going to be going over every electrical component that will be coming to the console edition of Rust. We're going to be going over all the Christmas items that you can expect to see in the next couple weeks. And then we'll be covering the big bug patch that came out this last update, or patch 1.56. So first things first, please hit subscribe. I try to keep these videos as short as possible. I try to keep them as interesting as possible. I try to bring new things forward. For instance, yesterday's video was an interview with none other than Pedro from D11. I couldn't have done it without people hitting the subscribe button. So shout out to all of you for literally just tuning in, watching these videos, and helping me make things like that possible. Hopefully we can keep doing that in the future. So make sure you hit subscribe. And a huge shout out to Pedro from D11 for actually taking the time out of his busy day to do that interview, that Q&A with me. Now let's just get into this. So for the electrical components, this is what we can expect to be coming. We've got an audio alarm, the CCTV, a computer station, a counter, electric heaters, elevators, flasher lights, large rechargeable batteries, large solar panels, laser detectors, memory cells, modular turrets, pressure pads, RF pagers, siren lights, small generators, splitters, switches, Tesla coils, wind turbines, and of course the wire tool. So it's actually a wide range of tools. I really do like the fact that they're adding all of this in at once. It's going to make the game a lot more interesting, a lot more dynamic. It's going to add a ton of things for people who want to do trap bases or just do cool bases that aren't just about the meta, but more about having fun and doing interesting things with it. So I love the electrical branch, and I love the fact that we're actually seeing sort of a very good variety of things coming in here. You can use audio alarms to sort of mess with people, trick them into thinking you're around. You've got a bunch of different things you can use to open doors. You got stuff you can use to just do all sorts of crazy stuff, like the RF pager being able to send a remote signal. That's all really good stuff, and I'm really relieved to see that they're adding that in. Now on to the Christmas event. Here are the items that are going to be coming out for the Christmas event. You got presents, Candy Cane Club, a Pokey Bear, I'm not exactly sure what that's going to be, snowballs, stockings, candy canes, a snowball gun, ice walls, Christmas trees, and Christmas tree lights. And if you watched that last interview that I did with Pedro from D11, you know that you're going to be able to decorate your Christmas trees. So that's pretty cool. And in the console edition Rust Village, you can expect to see some Christmas trees going up, because I know I'm definitely going to be putting my tree up, and I think everybody else is going to be doing it too. So hopefully we're going to have some really cool stuff to show in the next couple of videos. This video, however, is just showing us getting that console village started. If you're interested in joining, it's Mist YM. Now let's get into the patch notes for this latest and greatest Rust console update. So this would be update 1.56 patch notes. Hello survivors, update 1.56 is now available. Please have a look at the list of changes coming with this patch. Gameplay, partial fix for invalid projectiles, a lot of people are celebrating that. Improved junk pile scientist AI behavior, so their aggro rate and range is more comparable to Steam releases, which is interesting because I thought they said that they were making it comparable with the last update, and now they're making it comparable again, so what's going on there? Fixed an issue causing junk pile scientists to spawn in safe zones. Fixed despawn rates for junk piles so players can loot them after scientists die. Fixed an issue stopping scientists' aim animation to play when shooting. Fixed an issue stopping the scientist crouch animation from being played. Fixed a bug with scientists so they now turn on their flashlight after switching to their weapon at night. Reduced intensity of red light seen on scientist weapons. I actually don't like that. I sort of like when they've got those bright lights, to be honest. Fixed supply signals disappearing when using the alternate throw action. Fixed a bug causing pumpkins to duplicate when splitting stacks in the inventory. Fixed a bug with triangle floor collisions that interfered with base building, so there's still some issues with triangle floors and triangle doors and everything like that, so you can see a few more fixes that are going to be on the way for this one, but they at least kicked it off with this one. Fixed an issue which prevented players from swapping a weapons attachment while your inventory hotbar is full. Fixed a bug that allowed players to loot dead bodies through walls. Fixed an issue that prevented stackable items from containers not merging with inventory items when there are no free slots in the inventory. Fixed a bug that prevented resource nodes from sparkling at night when a light is shown on them. Fixed an exploit that allowed players to use the sleeping bag assignment to find a player base. This now includes all online players. So I like that. Now you can get anyone to a sleeping bag no matter where they are on the map, which means if you jump onto the Discord, I've got a link down below, you'll be able to just jump onto MistYM and ask someone to link you to a sleeping bag that is in the main Rust console village island, and bing bang boom, you'll be joining us just like that. But One thing I do want to note here with these bugs, they did introduce a few new bugs. When you're mining, sometimes now you see 2 stars or 2 like sort of sparkling lights instead of 1, which is rather annoying. And in addition to that, when you go to loot an inventory, if there's no items in a player's inventory or those slots where there's no items, you're just going to see like a weird line across it that sort of indicates there's an empty slot. Personally, I really don't like that, but it is what it is, and it's not the end of the world. Moving on, monuments. Added collision to engine block at the train yard. Fixed a bug that caused oil rig and cargo ship scientists to float above the ocean, so we no longer have ghosts on either of those. Added missing collision to spotlight and sewer monument puzzle. Fixed heavy scientists idling at the top of helipad and at the oil rig monument. Fixed scientist patrol path on the oil rig so they don't get stuck at the smokestack. Fixed a bug with a container in the quarries that would allow them to accept items but show them as invisible or as a burlap shirt. Fixed a walkway in dome where players were getting stuck. Audio. Fixed various causes of load audio pop when using the rowboat/RHIB, causing all sound to disappear. Fixed in-game music issues with the volume option not working correctly, and added a missing reload sound when firing the pump shotgun. Personally, I don't care about reload sounds or anything like that, but I've had some issues recently where the attack helicopter, literally just comes in silent. It's like some sort of Tesla that doesn't make any noise. Comes up right behind you and blows you away. It's one reason the gangsters should use electric cars. And helicopters, I guess. UI. Fixed a bug that prevented give button from working correctly when trading with a metal shopfront if one side was full. Fixed issue with ping settings on HUD options menu added in localization for text descriptions, and setting the defaults will now update the ping settings. Fixed issue with the take all button, so it works even if the hotbar is full and takes all items rather than just a portion or nothing at all. Fixed display a name of scientists' names on the death screen. Fixed an exploit for code locks, which allows people to guess codes. Interesting, I wonder what that was. Fixed a bug which allowed the pickup prompt to show when a container has items. Fixed alignment issues in the locker UI button to prevent overlap in some languages. Fixed broken gestures and crafting radial menus. So that would be those circular menus, those fast crafting menus. Fixed issues with the take all button, so it works even if the hotbar is full and takes all items rather than just a portion or nothing at all. Change display for upkeep time of high quality metal so it's consistent between the tool cupboard and HUD. Fixed a bug causing the vending machine icon to persist on the map when broadcasting is turned off. Other changes. Fixed a crash that could occur when selecting an empty category in a vending machine. And fixed a bug in the skin store and locker RC purchase screen that meant the balance would only update after restarting the game. And that's it. Hope you all have a great wipe. Happy Rock Day. So that's all the bug fixes that we got. Like I said, this is pretty much just a bug fix patch. There's nothing here to get excited about, but the electricity branch and those Christmas items definitely have me pumped. And you know where I'm pumping it. Anyways, thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you so much for pumping that like button. Until next time, peace.